What's up guys, it's Sahilfordakill in the streets of Surrey, and this is the PS Plus free games review for January 2016. And this is the first PS Plus review of the new year popping off right here, man. Ain't this shit exciting, y'all? Shit! Anyway, January's lineup has these two games, so let's get started. First off, we have Fandango Remastered. Now, usually these remastered versions of old games are mainly for nostalgia seekers, right? So since I haven't played this before, I'm just looking at it like it is a new game. Anyway, you play as a Grim Reaper named Manny Calavera. This guy works at a company like any other businessman, and I'm assuming his job is to take people to the land of the dead or something, right? And there's an event going on. It's the Day of the Dead, where everyone goes to the land of the living to visit their families. What happens after? I don't have a clue. The gameplay, all you're really doing is walking around talking to people. That's about it. It's also like a puzzle where you collect various items to help you out. I don't really like puzzle games as much because a lot of times I just get stuck and I'm forced to use a walkthrough, and that just ruins the game for me. I really didn't find it as interesting either. All you're doing is walking around in this blurry, low resolution environment to meet and talk with people. That's it. Look at this. Where's the color, for God's sake? This shit's boring. There's also an option to switch the graphics from remastered to original. Yeah, like I want to play a 240p pixelated game on my 1080p HD PS4. Besides, it's not even much of a difference. The only thing that changes is the characters themselves. The environment is still the same as it ever was. And to top it off, being a fairly old game and all that, it doesn't autosave. You have to do it manually from the menu. Great. Final verdict, I know that some people may have played this in the past and have nostalgia coming back to them, and I can honestly understand that. But the truth is, no one playing this for the first time is gonna have the patience to make it that far, and that's why I simply can't recommend this game. Next up, Hardware Rivals. This is an online multiplayer driving combat game where you drive around trying to take out the enemy vehicles. That's about it. You can pick up various weapons that can help devastate your opponents even more. My favorite was the railgun. Aim it right and it's a one-shot kill. Awesome. There's a number of cars you can use, ranging between buggies and tanks, each with their own attributes. I personally chose the Wraith because I liked how fast and easy it was to use. With tanks, despite them being tough with the strong attack, I felt I was too easy of a target for the opposing team. You also get a selection of characters. The difference? Each one will say something different when they take out a target. Right off the bat, I can say this game is colorful as hell. I mean, look at it. Powered by Unreal Engine 4, it's no wonder that the color of the world is so nice and bright. Very appealing to the eye. Sometimes you don't even want to go around blasting people off the map, but instead, take in that incredible view. Damn, kinda reminds me of Grow Home. Now, one thing I find a bit disappointing is that there's a small amount of maps to play on. In fact, there's only 4. But again, we have to keep in mind that we don't want the game to be too big so that people just don't download it. And being that this is a PS Plus free game, it's fair to expect limitations to what we're getting. But nonetheless, the maps are pretty big, so you don't really need much more than that. Each map has its own special weapon ability, in which when one player collects it, they can cause complete destruction. For example, the airstrike ability on Blister Lake, where you have to get underground to avoid it. What's more, there are plenty of game modes to choose from, like Team Deathmatch, and there's tons of special events being added with each update. They also recently added 2 more vehicles to choose from, another buggy and tank. I also noticed that you can unlock some upgrades by leveling up, but some of these only unlock at level 20 or something. To be real, I probably won't play long enough to make it that far, but thanks anyway. Now, my only concern was that there wasn't gonna be too many people online, because you know how people always gotta judge these PS Plus games too early without properly playing it, right? Well, it turns out there are tons of people playing online, cause for once, these players know a fun game when they see it. Racing and shooting mayhem, and now you can join them too. Final verdict, Hardware Rivals is one hell of a fun game to play. I mean it. This is one of those games I'll continue to play after because of how much I enjoyed it. And although it may lack in its amount of content, it's still worth downloading, and it will definitely hold you down until next month's PS Plus lineup gets released. And that's January's lineup. We're starting off the new year good, with a remastered throwback and a racing shooter. Given all that I've said about the two games, Grim Fandango being not as good and Hardware Rivals being insanely fun, I'm gonna let my rating sit at 7 out of 10. Great lineup. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Like if you like, cause here's gonna dislike, share and sub if you know what's up, and leave a comment, just show me some love. And until the next PS Plus review, I'm Sahilfordakill in these streets.